An old favorite of mine, Ironclad's got the most max health of any character. And the Burning Blood relic means you can trade health a lot more aggressively in Act 1 usually, assuming you don't trade it away for a random boss relic, which is a valid strategy, mind you. What an elite-laden act. I love it. I see two paths that immediately jump out at me here. One is this. Elite, then fire, then elite, then elite, then fire. Then more elites. 4 elites means lots of relics in Act 1, which you're always looking to get. And then the other path, which I'm also going to put in red, because it's also kind of murderous. We take on the Burning Elite early, but then get a whole lot more rest sites. And tackle 2 more elites from there. So this has the rest sites earlier. Usually you want to get the upgrades before you fight things, but the early Burning Elite makes it tricky. If I want to do either of those paths, I really like the idea of taking a 100 gold start and doing something like this, so that we can spend over 200 gold at this store to purchase a relic of some kind or potions or something to guarantee that we can get through the first elite or so. What about the very far right side here? We have fire, elite, fire, 2 elites total, not really worth considering. No, Chemisaya, that you cannot get any of the upgraded starter relics by swapping the starting relic for a random boss relic. So you can't get Black Blood or Frozen Core or Ring of the Serpent or anything like that. Let's take 100 gold. Ever gotten all 3 keys in Chapter 1? We've done it a couple of times. Most frequently when we start with a Fusion Hammer and we don't need the heal from a rest site do we get the red key in Chapter 1, but usually I'm not doing that. Fist of Rage, thanks for 44 months of support. That is a long heckin' time. Next turn could be a bit iffy. Sometimes it's just correct to take 6, heal 6 against Cultist. I'm going to play defend here. Since we cannot kill the cultist this turn, but yes, we did draw 2 defends. We are guaranteed to be able to kill the cultist next turn, because we either draw Bash Strike for 17 or 3 strikes for 18. So we can play defend twice and heal for +4 total this fight. That's good. That's arguably one of the best results Ironclad can get versus cultists. It's almost impossible for Ironclad to not take damage in the early combats, at least with the starting deck. I am very much down to add a Bloodletting to Ironclad's starter deck. 0 cost, lose some health, gain some energy. Even if you can only play 1 defend with the energy the Bloodletting gets you, you're spending 3 health to gain 2 health, and that's usually worth it. Query Ueop wants a dad joke. What do you call it when you meet somebody at a keyboard enthusiasts convention, but they don't share the same layout as you? Devore awkward. By the way, K. Willie, Ulfsar, Hand of Idol, and Declowny, thank you all for the Prime subs. Did you know that if you've got Amazon Prime, you can subscribe once per month for free if you link your Amazon and Twitch accounts? It's true. Even the crowd would boo Colin for saying that, and he would be rightfully deserved to be booed. Dasu, thanks for the Prime sub. What's my opinion on Wild Strike? About as low as it can get. I do not like that card. Better than Rampage? Maybe. Maybe better than Rampage. At least Wild Strike works as Strike Dummy. Yeah, that turn 1 went pretty badly, but overall I'm extremely happy to see Searing Blow here. Hold on. 3 rest sites, you say? I am a certified Searing Blow enjoyer. This card can be upgraded any number of times, getting stronger and stronger with each upgrade. We've already got a Bloodletting. It is also not mastered. I'm going to do it. But there's also Mind Blast. Splood, thanks for the 2 months of support. So, what is the mastered label? This is the Slay the Spire Mastery Challenge, a self-imposed challenge for the stream, and entirely a self-imposed sort of a restriction. And we've had a wonderful modder from our community create the mastery mod. B created that, which shows us in-game which cards we have not mastered. In order to master a card and remove that tag, we need to win a run of Slay the Spire with not 1 but 2 instances of that card in the deck. So it has to be in duplicate in order to succeed. I agree with anybody leaning towards Orichalcum here. If we enter turn without block, gain 6 block. Very, very good early game relic for Ironclad in particular, as you can just let these defends fall by the wayside, allow the relic to block 6 per turn, allow your Burning Blood to heal 6 per combat, and then mix that with your huge max health to sustain yourself pretty effectively. Is it too early for Medkit? I think so. I don't think Medkit would help us much at all in the short term. Certainly not like this Orichalcum would. And I think the other thing that I would buy after Orichalcum is a Fear Potion, so that we can apply vulnerable to a target of our choosing, particularly something like a Knob or Lagavulin. There could be some argument for having taken Bludgeon here for a big bonk of a card, or Perfected Strike, although quite frankly, Bludgeon's going to get outclassed by Searing Blow before long. Removal and Shrug seemed reasonable. I don't disagree either. Don't disagree at all. Another lousy fight. Very well. Can't kill either of these louse outright. Playing the defend is worse than not playing the defend, so we bash one, strike the other. Nothing for it. Take 7 damage. It's just how it is. Bonk. Strong. Anger is excellent here. 0 cost, deal damage. The self-duplication aspect is a bit bad with the Searing Blow, but overall, we love a free attack that we can just play in addition to the other stuff we're doing. I'll happily take an Anger here. We do have Slime Boss coming up, and that's partially one of the motivating factors for taking Anger, to help mitigate those slimes that are added. Fun fact, we've had 2 events so far this act. Both of them have been combats, which is less than ideal, generally speaking. Definitely happy to let the Orichalcum block here so I can play Bash Strike. This is definitely a fight we need to do a lot of damage quickly. The Fungi Beast is buffing Strength, meaning they'll attack us for 11 next turn. And if we kill them, we become vulnerable, which I think means we need to kill the Acid Slime first. Let's go Bash Strike on the Acid Slime. Take 6. Orichalcum's already putting in major work here. Looks like we should have killed the Fungi Beast first, actually. Cute. Defend blocks for 5, Orichalcum blocks for 6. So far, Bloodletting seems to be stuck to Ascender's Bane, which is causing a bit of a problem, but not too much of a problem. Oof. And we have to take another 6 here, as the Fungi Beast decided to attack one more time. Or 5, actually, not 6. Okay, not a great combat, but to be ambushed by a fight I didn't even want to be in, I'm not that concerned that we had to take so much health loss. Blood for Blood could be good, especially alongside Searing Blow, or alongside Bloodletting, although it does usually necessitate an upgrade. When you have a Searing Blow in your deck, it's often best to go for as few cards as possible and just invest upgrades into that Searing Blow over and over again. How's it going, Soothis? Thanks for 42 months. Yeah, we'll skip all these. And we definitely want to go upgrade, Burning Elite, upgrade. Getting the Burning Elite out of the way, Act 1, very helpful for Searing Blow, which is going to ask us to go for a lot of upgrades over the course of the run. Elite-wise, sentries are pretty well solved by Orichalcum. Your potion solves Gremlinob mostly. We should be mostly fine, no matter what this is. Lagavulins may be the worst, but even then, not really. Okay, so let's get our first upgrade on Searing Blow. Goes from 12 to 16. Subsequent upgrades add more than that, which is pretty dang cool. Am I going to need the Fear Potion? Let's just assume yes. I'm going to need the bonus damage on the bash. I'm going to need the additional turn of Vulnerable. Very likely. Gremlinob with Metallicize is likely to take another turn to kill. We have to do 30 damage next turn to kill, and this is my draw. Seems exceptionally unlikely that we get the kill. So we're going to take 24 minus 6 damage, which is acceptable. I say it's acceptable. Yeah, and then we should kill next turn, basically no matter what. Not really much use for the potion or the cards in hand. Playing Bloodletting Defend would cause us to take more damage, not less. But we're able to just trade hits really well, and we pick up a Gambling Chip, which is actually exceptional here. Gambling Chip allows us to discard any number of cards on turn 1 to draw new cards. And most importantly, that's going to allow us to draw towards the Searing Blow very quickly. Also, we're offered an Offering, a take damage to draw cards and gain energy sort of card, which I think is also exceptional with both the Gambling Chip and the Searing Blow. So I'll be taking that as well. Means that we now have more self-harm in the deck than we have healing. That's something that's a little problematic for now, but perhaps we'll be able to pick up a healing relic, or perhaps we'll just be able to strategize our health to make it work. This next upgrade brings it to 21. We get Ice Cream. Energy is now conserved between turns, making these energy-generating cards seem all the better. What a fantastic start here. 2 rare relics in a row. And we've still got several elites this act. Let's upgrade that Searing Blow again. Now it goes from 21 to 27. And it's starting to really become powerful. Okay. Elite number 2 is a Sleepy Lagavulin. Excellent. Gamble literally all of this, please. This is a reasonable place for the elixir. We do what? Do the offering next turn, then elixir? That feels right. Okay. Wait 1 turn here. Draw some cards. Perfect. Never show me these cards again. Ever. Alright, now all we have in the deck is Bash, Searing Blow +3, Anger, and a bunch of strikes. Let's go. We have Orichalcum to block each turn, but I don't think we're going to need it for more than 1 turn here. Wow, we almost killed Lagavulin outright. In fact, if this defend had been a strike, we'd get there. Incredible. So we do take some more damage to get the Lagavulin down. We pick up a Stone Calendar, which does massive damage on turn 7, and a Shockwave to apply weak and vuln to all enemies, which I really like alongside our energy-generating cards. Second wind's not too bad either. Is there a point now where it makes sense to upgrade something other than the Searing Blow? Usually not, because each upgrade for the Searing Blow is better than the last. So I tend to like prioritizing upgrading Searing Blow as much as possible, but there's arguments for upgrading something like Apotheosis, or maybe even Offering for card draw. I'm still a firm believer in just upgrade the Offering, or just upgrade the Searing Blow, Forehead. It's that easy. Okay, Shockwave Anger Strike works really well here. Debuff all of these nerds. Take 2. I think we can actually heal off this fight if this goes well. Blah. And then this is take 3 to heal 4. Sure. We also get to keep the energy. Okay, not quite a net gain of health. Actually, I guess we had 29, right? We go to 30? That is a net gain of health. I'll take it. And a blood potion is also a net gain of health for 20% of our max health. With Ice Cream, it is definitely tempting to take a Seeing Red. But I already have 2 energy generating cards. I really don't feel like I need any more. Let's skip all the unupgraded nonsense. We're here for one reason only. Let's see, how do I want this to go? I could play Offering and maybe just kill him outright. Or we can do that next turn and take only 5. Let's just do this. Let Orichalcum go. Again, not playing the Defends now doubly useful because of Ice Cream. Defends really are the worst card in the deck now. Feel No Pain. Whenever a card is exhausted, get some block. Okay. I could see grabbing an early Feel No Pain. It's also pretty helpful against Sentries, which were 50-50 to encounter here. Yeah, I'm going to grab an early Feel No Pain. I like exhaust synergies paired with Searing Blow quite a lot. Alright, I think Offering and not Bloodletting is sufficient here. Bash. Searing Blow for 40 damage. Give him the big box. That poor knob will never know what hit him. Easy peasy. The boot is here. Anytime an attack would deal 4 or less unblocked attack damage, it's now 5. Why is Sentry 50-50? You thought the same elite can't repeat. Yes, there are 3 possible elites, and the only rule is that you can't fight an elite that you just previously fought. So, having just fought Gremlin Knob, it's 50-50 for Lagavulin or Sentries. You can fight an elite that you've already fought in the same act, as long as it wasn't just the previous elite. Boot Whirlwind? I wouldn't call that synergy. Fire Breathing's cute and all, but we don't need it where we're going. This is a Searing Blow deck now. Clash is cute too, but the Ascender's Bane makes the Clash pretty bad. So, 34 damage now on Searing Blow plus 4. Our goal is to get Searing Blow to the point where it's able to one-shot most enemies in Act 2, which is around 50 damage. We're just going to use the Searing Blow to absolutely slap Slime Boss into submission here. One strike would split. Although it won't next turn, huh? Just gonna bank 3 energy here. Yeah, I was a little worried about that. Okay, bad split. I can live with that, because we have just a 4-turn timer here. All we have to do is survive. Probably shouldn't have played that. Perfect. Play this. Absolutely no frail. You get out of here. Okay. Both of these will attack me next turn. So we need to make sure they both die. We can let the Orichalcum block this slime. 19. This won't kill. It's fine. All we have to do is survive. Should be easy enough to do, question mark? Well, actually. It's a little spooky here. Bye, Magic Fish. Thanks for 7 months. Support. Now we're fine here, though, right? We can just barely tank through it. Get 9 block. That's enough to survive. GG. Oh no, it looks helpless. Not. Get him, Stone Calendar. GG. Duke Pot or Double Blood Pot? Ah, and Corruption's here. Excellent. Glad to see you, Corruption. Time ran out. That's right, just time out the boss. Pretty easy to take Corruption when we already have a Feel No Pain. Could make an argument about Brutality here for more card draw, but we've already got so much self-harm. It seems a little crazy to add even more. Can we drink the current blood potion and replace it with the other one? Yes, we can, and that's probably what we'll do here. Although, some of the healing is wasted, because we're about to transition through the act. Jane Koviak, thanks for the half year. Here's to the half year. Let's take a Corruption. And Duke Pot on Searing Blow is too strong to ignore. Three different forms of energy. I am exceedingly down for Coffee Dripper, because that means we're just fully committing to no sleeping. Only upgrades at rest sites. Only upgrades on the Searing Blow at rest sites. And we get more energy per turn with which to work. Seems good to me. We're going to have more energy than we know what to do with sometimes. Feels like going to shops and removing some strikes might be a priority now. But our biggest priority is still upgrade the Searing Blow. And so our pathing priority is what gets us the most upgrades. And unfortunately, the answer is not much. There's not a lot of upgrades here. We can get 3 no matter what, which is less than the 4 we were hoping for and the 5 we could have gotten. But still pretty good. We might as well show off our prowess fighting elites here, although it'd be more reasonable to do this way, huh? It's only if I don't want to go for a ton of elites. How do I feel about elites? Aren't they going to murder me? They might. Gambling chip makes them less murdery, you know? Which is nice. I think I'll be fine. C4? 4 upgrades. I do not see 4, because you can't get from this fire to this fire. Here, we can highlight all the rest sites, so you can see them a little bit better. Like that. But yeah, there's nothing. We can get upgrades from events. That's definitely a thing that can happen. Upgrades are certainly a thing that can happen. Well, that's already a tempting use for the Duke Bot, gotta say. Go with yes. Yeah, we get a potion back. I'm pretty happy with that. Disarm, still unmastered, or an upgraded Perfected Strike, which really doesn't hit that hard. Got Feel No Pain and Corruption. I'll be taking a Disarm, please. How often do I use armaments to keep repeatedly upgrading Searing Blow? Very rarely. It's not something you actually want that much. Ooh, this is a tempting upgrade all, but also a very tempting get the strikes out of this deck immediately situation. Let's do that. Very happy to see that one. Yeah, you want the whole strength of Searing Blow is being able to hit for hundreds of damage on turn 1. Trying to use armaments to scale it up doesn't achieve that. Oh, that's a lot of money, though. And I was already thinking about going to this shop, too. You got yourself a deal. Give me the regret. Now fight the birds. Disarm will be good in this fight. So is Shockwave, actually. You know what? Just discard everything. Okay, disarm this bird. Keep the energy? Question mark. Keep the energy. Strike this bird. Boot is here. Okay, strike this bird twice. Boot is excellent. Boot power, go. Oh, shoot. That's really not the, That's not the draw I was hoping for. Do I power potion here? Really hoping we'd see Offering or Shockwave. Bummer. Odd feeling of regret that we seem to be having. I'll use the power potion. This double feel no pain is slight improvement, but overall that didn't help much. Bummer. Hoping for Dark Embrace, or I guess I don't know what the other half of that was. But at least we have Burning Blood. That's the good news. And the ability to buy new potions, because we're rich. All is well. Okay. Flex Anger, Twin Strike, no thanks. Take my 500 gold into the shop. Call it a day. Ori is here. Interesting. Meat on the Bone, also potentially very strong. Whetstone upgrades 2 random attacks, and that too could be very useful here, as it may hit Searing Blow, and even if it doesn't, it could do good things. And I'm pretty happy with maybe one or the potions here. Shrug's also very good with our corruption nonsense. Let's start by removing Regret. Yeah, it could hit Double Strike. Absolutely. Absolutely could hit Strike. But I'm going to risk it here. Double Strike. It did. It did. Could Whetstone hit Searing Blow twice? I don't think so. Don't think so. Shrug's pretty good. If I want Shrug, I should probably buy Ori. Let's take Ori. Headbutt. Headbutt's great with Searing Blow. There's Brutality again. Second Wind. Oof, these are bad. Bummer. Take a Headbutt. Yeah, these are all terrible. I guess I'll take a Second Wind, but... yeah, that was bad. Guess we're not going to another shop then. Alright. Fine. Do this. Get blip-lapped. 50 damage. Basically just have to do that one more time. And we are there. Disarm the leader. Kill one minion. Block the other one. Hopefully we don't get attacked on this turn. We'll see. Could be a little ugly. No attack. Good. Life worked out. You have too much health to be killed by anything other than the Searing Blow. Very well. We'll do it that way. There's the attack, of course. But I can't quite do anything about it. Classic. Perfect, perfect timing. Get it. Gonna hurt. Use the flex potion to save 5 health. Doesn't feel particularly worth it. Bummer. Might as well play that since we take 3, block 3. Put the Searing Blow back on top. Win the fight next turn. Not ideal, but it worked. Get him, Stone Calendar. Crunchy. Get a letter opener. We play 3 skills in 1 turn. We'll deal 5 damage. Second copy of Disarm is here, which is definitely appreciated. Makes Book of Stabbing way less threatening. And we do need 2 copies of Disarm in order to master that relic. Do we dare push on into further elites? I say... yay. We should. And the Book of Stabbing is up first. Bah. Do I bother playing any strikes here? % potion chance. We'll probably want the strength potion for this fight. In which case, yeah, I should play 2 strikes here. Okay. There we go. Keep those defense. And yes, we're definitely in the business now. Make sure we play the Searing Blow before the Shrug so that we can redraw back into Searing Blow here. And as soon as we redraw Searing Blow, this fight is over. Oh gosh. Alright, take 4 more. That's fine, that's fine. Definitely slightly regretting not buying Meat on the Bone, but only slightly. We get a Frozen Eye, upgrading any powers we see. We just need a Dark Embrace Plus to show its head, and all will be well. We do get another Searing Blow upgrade here, and we get 10 more max health with a pair, which keeps us alive just a bit longer. I think things are going well here. Frozen Egg, not Frozen Eye. Do I have any advice on getting the 1 relic achievement aside from don't click on relics? Check out, yeah, that Query Europe's got the link there. I did a tutorial vid on how to get the 1 relic achievement and some strategies for it that might be of help to you, Llama Pajamas. So check that YouTube link in chat. Don't fall for membership cards. You're not the deep discount you were promised. This is not enough. But the value. Indeed, the value. dude is gone. You're gonna attack me, Gremlin Leader. Do it early. Thank you. Well, maybe not that early. Dang it. Ah. Bummer. There. Please draw a Searing Blow so that I can leave. That works too. Good enough. Okay, whew. We are alive. We got through all the elites this act. We have a reasonable amount of health for the boss, although I wouldn't call it a lot. It is champ we're fighting. We get a bag of marbles, so that enemies are vulnerable turn 1, and well, there it is, Dark Embrace Plus. Also, if we wanted one, a Corruption Plus. But I think all we need is Dark Embrace Plus. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw 1 card, and we're off to the races. Heck yeah. So-called Ironclad Exodia, formed by Corruption, Dark Embrace, Feel No Pain. Once all are in play, it's pretty dang hard to stop the player. Keep that Searing Blow. Perfect. Play Bloodletting, but not Offering. I think I can get away with that. Yeah, we can get away with that. Definitely. I'll be taking that. Boop. Easy peasy. Searing Blow +1. It's a funny way to get mastery of that. I could take it just so that we have a second copy of Searing Blow. That way, if we win the run, we will master Searing Blow. I was hoping to master Searing Blow by duplicating a higher level Searing Blow, but this would work. Technically. Interesting option. That said, I'm already worried enough about this champ fight. So taking a useless card seems a little iffy. Although having the Dark Embrace makes the champ fight a lot less scary. I'm going to skip this for now. Either we'll get a better other option later, or we won't. Boop. So here's the real power of Searing Blow. Forget setup with armaments. If you just hit the enemy for 70 damage on turn 1, oftentimes there is no fight. You just heal. Rupture Plus. Not terrible strength gain with Bloodletting Offering, but unnecessary. Searing Blow really doesn't care about strength, for the most part. And that's the power of Searing Blow. Dead. Once the Searing Blow is online, it becomes one of the easiest kinds of runs you can have. It's a good time. Bonk. Blessing of the Porch, by the way, is awesome. Upgrade everything in my hand. Don't mind if I do. But upgrade Searing Blow, first and foremost. Yeah, Bag of Marbles really putting in work there. Question is, how well can we do against the Chump? Il Chumpo. With Dark Embrace turn 1, I think we'll mostly be okay here. Have some damage, friend. Main goal for me here is we want to aggressively deal with Champ before he gains any Metallicize, if possible. Bruno Irwin, thanks for the 2 months. Hi. Hey there. I'll be taking that. Yeah, let's just go, I believe the term is ham. Let us do that. Back towards that Searing Blow, please. I maybe should have waited for Stone Calendar, actually. But you know what? Doesn't matter to me. Okay, I'll leave 1 energy. I might need to use the skill potion here. $61. Nope, we have exactly enough damage. Easy peasy. Stone Calendar, not today. GG. If we didn't have exactly enough damage, my plan would have been use Headbutt to put the Searing Blow back on top, then use the skill potion to create a skill. With Corruption Dark Embrace, that draws a card. We draw the Searing Blow again. We complete the Searing Blow a second time. But we had enough damage without doing that, so didn't need to do that. How about a Barricade Plus? That would allow us to retain block from turn to turn, which is very, very useful, but so is Impervious and Exhume here. I really like the Barricade. So-called Actual Exodia. Another big expensive power we have to put in play. But it lets us keep all the extra block, which is huge, especially if we get another Feel No Pain. Let's do it. Remove 2 cards. Or get more relics, or double the effectiveness of potions. No, unfortunately, Blessing the Forge and Sacred Bark does not upgrade Searing Blow 2 times. I am definitely down to just dunk 2 strikes from this deck. Easily peasily. The less non-Searing Blow cards we have, the more easy it is to draw the Searing Blow, the more easy it is to draw our power combos, too. Definitely very valuable to get rid of 2 more cards. No, Forge Potion, Sacred Bark have no interaction, unfortunately. There is no connection there. Let's see here. Okay, there is 1 slightly higher rest site path that I see. I guess we could also go up this way. Oh, this also hits 2 stores. That's beautiful. That leaves this. We get 1 elite. Just 1 elite. Which I'm mostly okay with. Could go more elites, certainly. But really, this is all about getting the shops for the Carter moves. And the rest sites for the upgrades. See Naji, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. How do I reconcile wanting a small deck with Searing Blow while also picking up Corruption Fuel? It's all about removing everything that isn't Corruption Fuel and the Searing Blow. So every attack other than Searing Blow can leave. Skills are fine. Anything that draws cards, mostly also fine. Would I use a dual wield at this point? Yes, with the Corruption Dark Embrace. I would definitely take a dual wield. Easily. barricade. Do I? I'm going to go Dark Embrace Offering, unfortunately. This is kind of an iffy turn 1. Here we go. Get him. Tuck. Yes, give me Dazed. Then you'll see. Then you'll all see. Bonk. Stilled Chaos. Play the top 3 cards. Shrugs are always welcome with the corruption. No such thing as too many of those. Take Distilled over that thing. Oh my. Fight a boss for a rare relic. Upgrade all of our cards, but be forever unable to heal. Notably, upgrading all cards upgrades every normal card in the deck and upgrades Searing Blow 1 time. But we do have 2 self-harm cards and a Burning Blood, so I'm not 100% certain on that. Could take 999 gold going into 2 shops this act, although we'd have 1 normality in the deck for a while here. I think the simplest and most straightforward option is take the rare relic, maybe even heal a little bit off the boss fight, and we get some money this way. Whereas these have really, really strong downsides that are a bit annoying. I think this run would be winnable with Upgrade All, but it'd be pretty tricky. Travis, thanks for 25 months in the Prime sub. It's not Hexaghost. Even if it was, we have double Disarm, so I'm not afraid of Hexaghost. Not even a little bit. What is this? Just Headbutt, Searing Blow, the Headbutt? No, let's just go Shockwave, Searing Blow. Bonk. Get absolutely slapped, Guardian. Order? Yeah, order. That's fine. Didn't actually have to take that damage. There's that barricade. The idea is we get to keep all of our block, but once we've gotten rid of all of the skills in the deck, the main thing is just draw and play Searing Blow over and over again as our win con. And it works pretty well. Oh man, Magic Flower. What a rare relic to get. Glad we didn't take Mind Balloon, didn't take the Upgrade All. Healing is now more effective during combat. So our Burning Blood heals for 9 per fight. Now, any other sources of healing will be improved as well. I like it. I like it quite a lot. Easy peasy. Bonk. There we go, full health almost. Second Shockwave or an upgraded Bloodletting. She wouldn't mind a little more energy, but I think the second Shockwave is really where it's at here. With the corruption, with the exhaust synergies. Shop says we can have a boat thingy if we want for 10 block turn 1. More tempted by card remove, certainly. It's mostly what we're here to do, going to 2 separate shops. We want to get rid of the remaining strikes in this deck. Even though they're upgraded, they're not very useful. I'm sorry, Whetstone, but you failed me earlier. So we'll have to undo that mistake. Right, let's just try this. Perfect. Simply perfect. Snecko Oil. Draw 5 cards and randomize cost. Probably not, but I will definitely take a Shrug It Off Plus. Like I said, no such thing as too many shrugs with Corruption. 2 Shockwaves, is Bash now a good remove target? Yes. How much about I think about Spikers, generally, asks Janice. I don't. Usually, I'm looking for a block engine to solve Heart with, and that tends to solve Spikers without having to think about it too much. It's been a long time since I've thought about Spikers at all. They're just like Spire Growth. They're one of those enemies that used to be troublesome, but got eclipsed when I started improving my solutions to other things. 175 gold for the red mask. I'd rather remove one last card, actually. Oh, and there's a shop immediately. There's also orange pellets. Play a power, attack, and skill to remove all debuffs. Or Centennial Puzzle. First time we take damage, draw 3. Those are both pretty powerful. I almost think I'd rather have Centennial Puzzle. Yeah, I'm taking Centennial Puzzle. We want to save for dollies. Maybe that was a wise choice. We do get 2 shops that I won't be able to afford stuff at otherwise, but I think the puzzle is sufficiently good here that I'm not going to say no to it. It's better, almost better than Bag of Prep. Almost. Hello. Sure looks like a time for Distilled Chaos. Perfect. Drizzlele, thanks for the 8 months and the Prime sub. Appreciate you keeping it cozy. We can't draw a Searing Blow on the right turn. This could actually get pretty tricky pretty quickly. Please stop adding burns. Oh dear. The Stone Calendar is here to help, and so is the boot. The boot is here to help. Get boot valued. Yeah. Alright, we're officially out of block. Seems relatively bad. Get him, Orichalcum. I was saying boo earns. There we go, finally, 108 damage. That was terrifying. Potion Belt's nice. 4th copy of Shrug It Off is nice. Thank goodness for Stone Calendar. Okay, Strange Spoon was the shop relic. Skip all of this, unfortunately. And now we'll upgrade the Searing Blow a couple more times. Double Spiker, the Respikification. Let's see if we can get some of our health back here. Pretty easy fight with Barricade, Corruption, Dark Embrace. There we go. Turn it all to dust. Beautiful. Headbutt number 2 seems unnecessary. Reckless Charge could kind of help by creating daze reusably, but I'm not sufficiently inspired to actually pick it up. And yes, we're going to upgrade Stirring Blow one more time, going from +9 to +10, takes the damage from 84 to 97. Pretty substantial improvement. Now we must face the Time Eater, who is assuredly not happy with us, but really doesn't get much choice in the matter. Have some Disarm. You stinky slug. Okay, no barricade initially. That's alright. We can do some stuff. Draw me a lot of cards, please. Perfect. Okay, no barricade yet, like we said. Let's go anger, but to the barricade. So we play barricade next turn. Keep all the block we're generating now. Good to do before we get attacked for a lot of damage here. Big damage. A bonk. Well, I might not actually be able to finish here. Because that drawdown debuff is pretty nasty, actually. Only drawing 4 cards per turn. Can't quite finish the job here. So no reason to play any cards. As any damage we did would have been healed away by Time Eater there. Now we can kill Time Eater. GG. Alright, a very smooth first boss fight. Second one is the Awakened one, who will get stronger every time we play a power, such as Feel No Pain, but I'm not going to let that stop me. Besides, we've got Disarms to reduce that strength to a manageable level. Let's see, how do I want this to go? Let's not lose the shrugs quite yet. It's actually more important to put Barricade down than it is to put Corruption down. That's good. Okay, so Shockwave feels unnecessary at the moment. We've got another one in the draw pile. Let's just let that happen. How about Headbutt? Do I Headbutt a Shrug? Not yet. Save that energy. Definitely play this. This. And this. I think we want to kill one of the birds here. We're going to take a bit of a chunk from the Awakened one. That's okay. Don't play the Anger. Play Defend for a bit more damage, a bit less health loss. I feel like I'm going to need that energy, though. So I'm just going to take a bit more damage. 5 more damage. Now we're playing Corruption, because we got stuff to do. going to have to put a very swift end to this fight. We're going to run out of block very quickly. There we go. Oh, and here's the way to do it, too. Although I can't even play that again, unless I just draw back into it the normal way. There's the normal way. Beautiful. Ah. All right, Stone Calendar, I need you to help me finish this quickly. Good. Good fight. GG. How do I decide whether to save stuff like Second Shockwave for the second form or not? Kind of a case-by-case basis is the unfortunate answer. In that case, I figured the fight would go long enough that applying Weak on turn 1 wouldn't be that useful, but then we redrew it and I had to use it anyway, so I kind of wish I just used it on turn 1 with the draw order we got, but I was hoping to save the other one for phase 2. I was hoping. Alright, last upgrade, 111 damage from Searing Blow plus 11. The only thing we've upgraded all run, and honestly, that's the way I like it. We're unable to buy the second Dark Embrace, unable to buy the Mummy Hand, or the Waffle, or the Reaper. But I can buy a Blood Potion, and you know what? That's good enough. At least I hope it will be. Really feels like we wanted a second Feel No Pain this run. I'm actually not completely convinced we're going to have what it takes here. I think we skip the barricade here. Our goal is to win this fight as quickly as possible. Perfect. Boop. Good fight. Play this too. And a blorp. Cool. They have been murdered. Can choose a skill to start in our opening hand. Bottled Offering seems pretty okay for the heart fight. Bottled Disarm is a safety of sorts, but with two of them, it really doesn't feel like we need to. And lastly, the second Barricade. If this was an unmastered card, it'd be pretty nice to see. I'll grab yet one more Shrug It Off with a plus on it to fuel the corruption here. That's excellent. So we are at 5 Shrug It Off. 1 Barricade, 1 Corruption, only 1 Feel No Pain, which is probably going to be my Blessing of the Forge target. Bottled Offering, Overkill with the Puzzle. It's actually the exact right amount of kill. As I play Offering, I draw 6 cards, I go to 10 cards in hand. It's correct kill. Alright, Twitch chat, Searing Blow has carried us pretty comfortably to the end game here. I wouldn't even call this an ideal Searing Blow run by any stretch of the imagination. We didn't get that many upgrades, but we did consistently clear through fights without that much difficulty, and you know what? That counts for a lot. Let's see. Just dig towards the powers here. These can all be in the discard pile. Okay, perfect. We can upgrade the Feel No Pain. Could also consider upgrading Offering here. What else wants an upgrade? Bloodletting, maybe. Let's just upgrade this. And the Searing Blow, of course. How could I forget the Searing Blow? I think we're going to do it this way, though. There's Barricade. Cool. Draw many cards, please. I think I'll do Barricade over Corruption if that happens. Perfect. Let's go Dark Embrace. I could second win, but I think that's stupid here. To delete all my shrugs in this way. I think we should just disarm to make sure that first multi-attack is 0 damage. There's Corruption. I figured that might happen. I'm okay with that, because we have Dark Embrace. Do I play this Anger? I don't think that I do. Alright, first attack is a 0/15. That's nice and comfortable. Let's just go ahead and play Shockwave. I was going to say I should probably play the Searing Blow. But we drew the Void off the Shockwave, and now, well, we can't do that. So let's just try to draw the Bloodletting, maybe. No luck. Alright, no Searing Blow. That's unfortunate, but not terrible. We can probably block this hit, no problem, too. Okay, that's a very good second wind. Alright, let's stop there for now. I want to be able to play Corruption, Searing Blow together. Do we bash? No, we're Shockwaving. Let's just keep that energy. Okay, we're a little slow to get started here. Oh, we missed Shockwave. Oh, shoot. So we should headbutt bash? I guess Shockwave, Disarm together are pretty good. Okay, let's just go Searing Blow. I'm kind of okay here. It's headbutting Searing Blow here. It's time to start doing damage. Important we put this enemy below 600 health, though. So yes, put the Searing Blow on top. Bring it below 600. Don't play Anchor. Yeah, this worked out perfectly. Play this first. Remove Artifact. Remove Strength. Oof, still not a good turn, though. Ouch. Fair enough. No weakness left, but lots of shrugs in the draw pile, so this should be a good turn. Yeah, we can get rid of all the remaining statuses now. I think. Yes. So now there's only 5 cards left in the deck. This is exactly what we're going to draw every single turn. And that's good. Get in there, Stone Calendar. GG, Mr. Hart. Blacked. Tasty. Nova XP, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. What a beautiful run to come back to. GG, Twitch chat. GG. GG. What a blow we dealt to the heart there. Awesomely successful Searing Blow run. GG. Matchhead, thanks for the 200 bits. Mr. Fishhead, thanks for the gifted sub. Votive Hester. GG. Does drinking potions after the heart affect your score in any way? No, it's all for funsies. Darth Ziggler, thanks for 3 months of support. Heck yeah. I also wonder, Goon the Spoon, whether we would have been able to win if we'd taken that second Searing Blow, but I'm also perfectly happy being required to do another Searing Blow run. I mean, this is one of my favorite cards, so no problem. Dejaxter, thanks for 29 months. Hey. Now what has it been done? The spire sleeps, and so shall I, Twitch chat. GG. So what masteries did we get on that run? We did finally master Disarm, which was actually the only mastery, unfortunately. So we weren't able to get anything else, but double Disarm is more than welcome. My record for Searing Blow upgrades. I want to say, if we're talking permanent upgrades visible at the end screen of the run, plus 17 or plus 18 is the best that I've done. Mid-combat, we've done Searing Blow plus 100 with a armaments loop. That was fun, too. Will this be the run we master Catalyst on with Silent? It could be. It definitely could be. But as usual, I've got a couple of things to do between runs here. First and foremost is that I want to give another shout out to our sponsorship with Help Desk. Or not Help Desk, Epic Desk, excuse me. Our Epic Desk sponsorship. Through Epic Desk, I created a beautiful piece of artwork for the stream. Looks like this. It's a gigantic 3-foot wide, 90 centimeter wide desk pad or mouse pad that depicts me, the Baylor, lurking in the corner there of a magical forest, the fiendish forest, while gremlins and slimes overlook. Such a beautiful piece of artwork there. Pre-orders are open for 4 weeks. You can get one through that link there in chat. Through Epic Desk. It's very, very cool. So again, how it works is that pre-orders are open for 4 weeks, and then Epic Desk will produce as many as have been ordered, and then ship them out. You can get shipping to Europe and Canada, I believe. It's my understanding, although it's a little bit more expensive for cross-ocean shipping. And then once the pre-orders are shipped, that's it. This desk pad will never be produced again. So this is a one-time only deal. You're not actually looking at my desk. This is one of the promo pics that Epic Desk made. They printed out their own on their end and took some professional photos. My desk doesn't look quite as good as this, but I do actually have this on my desk right now. And I'm gonna get up a desk cam set up for tomorrow's stream so that we can actually see it, the real one that is right in front of me right now. Who did the art? Good question. What was their name? Let's see. Artist name was Maddie for this. She works with Epic Desk and has done a number of pieces for them. Yes, S. Maddie M. Like that artist credit is given on the site too. That's good. That's good. Fair if it's a bit pricey. At $50 US, considering the size, it's a lot for a desk pad or a desk covering of any kind. But for the sheer size of it, I do want to stress that it is big, like bigger than fits on smaller size desks. It's just gorgeous, just gorgeous. And yeah, in that pic, the monitor also has the image from the desk pad on it. I'm going to be using the image from the desk pad, I think, is our new offline screen for the stream. Let's tweak that around after tonight. Can use it as a weighted blanket. Maybe a little small for that. You can try, though. You can try. Oh, that's awesome, Miskatonic Blue. The artist bios are up on the site, and I'm up on their collaboration page. That's awesome. This could definitely double as a playmat for a CCG. It's perfect size for a game mat or playmat. Definitely. Perfect size. Maybe I should buy a second one. Something to think about. But yeah, and again, this is not my personal desk setup. I am going to leave you with this gorgeous piece of art while I go on break here, Twitch chat. So enjoy this plus the Spire music. Let me just slap a BRB on it. And I'll be back in a few minutes, Twitch chat. I'm going to grab a quick snack, refill the water, stretch the legs. When I return, there'll be some more Slay the Spire as we're playing the Silent. Don't go nowhere, folks.